Today we're setting up this brand new enclosure for some of the coolest lizards I have ever gotten, my new pair of Borneo earless monitors. They're a semi-aquatic lizard from Borneo and they spend most of their time in the water, so this enclosure is going to be a cool paludarium setup. I started with a substrate layer of just some natural looking aquarium sand and then began placing my rocks and Malaysian driftwood. The goal is to have this enclosure resemble their natural environment as close as I possibly can. This will be a temporary setup, so they will be moved into a new one in the next few months. I used a handful of larger rocks just so that when the water is put in, the water level reaches to a point where there's still some land area on those rocks, and then I wanted some of the driftwood to be going into the water and some of it poking out of the water. Then it was time to start filling up the enclosure. I wanted to give the animals at least a few inches of water so that they have plenty of room to swim, but they also like to stick their head out of the top of the water because they still breathe regular air. They're most comfortable when they can keep their entire body submerged underwater and just stick their nose out and breathe for a second and then dive back down. I went ahead and added an aquarium filter to keep the water clean and also some pothos to brighten it up a little bit, and this was our final result. It was time to put the Borneo earless monitors into their brand new enclosure. These guys like to hide quite a bit, so the first thing they did was swim off of my hand and go find a hiding spot. There goes the first one, then I put the second one in and he did the exact same thing. These lizards are so special and I'm so incredibly grateful to be working with them. Be sure to stick around if you want to see updates on these guys and how they're doing in their brand new home.